What's this? Okay, so the original Industria was actually pretty decent, but its biggest sort of selling point was its inspiration on sort of environmental design of Half-Life and that Dishonored. Maybe Industria was a bit more favoring of the 70s space. Like this is the space race aesthetic of the time. That sort of bubbly, rounded out sort of appeal. Original Industria was alright. I played it when it came out years ago, and it was okay. I don't think it really carried anything. Maybe the demo here will build on some of the previous things. It'd be interesting. I'm curious. Let's play Brutal just to have a bad time.
And suddenly I was trapped between machine-built walls in a parallel dimension, far away from home. One day, they began to move. I barely made it through the night alive. Beyond the walls, I stumbled into Marlene, a co-worker from East Berlin, stranded, just like me. Together, we might have a chance to finally find a way home.
You coming or what?
No, I'm staying here. Whoa. Someone took notes from Half-Life Alex. Rubberized jumpsuit with stripe. FKE. I don't remember the original having that sort of door mechanic, but that's cool. That's funny. What happens if I close the door on him? Sure.
Alright, let's find a way through this.
Yeah, I like the original sort of... I don't know. Everyone remembers that classic Eastern European aesthetic with that green leaded paint. There's some really heavy level of detail distance on stuff here.
Open the bag and I'll show you how to craft something. For pistol ammo, you need 2 metal scrap and 2 gunpowder. Drag those components onto a slot to craft it.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Now, shoot that chain to get the door open. Remember, you need to ready your weapon.
I like the original weapon designs too. Yeah, and I don't remember this being a mechanic in the original. You could just aim up. Maybe this is supposed to be slower. This is already kind of interesting.
Perfect. Lead the way. I'm right behind.
I don't see how that works. Mechanically, that makes no sense, but okay. It's interesting so far. I'm playing Resident Evil now. The original was more... Yeah. The original was more like, say... Half-Life 2. This seems more like Resident Evil inspired, maybe. I always like a game where you have to ready your weapon to shoot it, though. That's always fun. Make you slow down. Reminds me of the bunker.
Oh shit, this used to be open.
Not anymore.
This thing wasn't here last time.
Great.
Looks like this is missing something. Any ideas?
Definitely in progress. I like what's going on here. Oh, just a lot of like temporary assets. It's funny. Weapon upgrades. 250 for petrichor. What is petrichor in this context? Scanner. Oh, that's a little funny. I guess we can only have 2 on hand, and we have a storage for weapons. That's interesting. Cool. And batteries. Mouse only widget. This is really cool. Extended magazine suppressor. Stock. I don't really care about rate of fire. Let's just slap a ton into damage. Cool.
You got a plan?
Standard
Hey, that's a start.
Last of Us puzzle.
Here we go. Okay, I'll see if I can find something useful down there. You better wait here.
All right. Take care.
Marlene, this missing piece here. Any idea what we're looking for exactly?
Yeah, it could very well be a petrichor modulator. Atlas uses them to program their infrastructure. At least, that's what the scientists told me.
Petrichor. The black fluid, right?
Yeah. We call it that because of the smell. Atlas uses petrichor to power its machinery. And those cables you see all over the place make up the Atlas grid. But you probably know more about it than me. It's incredible, honestly. Scary, but incredible.
The Atlas grid.
Yeah. Atlas basically expands into a zone and sets up its petrichor machinery so that it can expand its area of control. Eventually, it expands so far it builds these giant walls to encase the landscape. That's what we've observed so far.
That thing that chased me last night. What the hell was that?
I saw a few when I was watching from my hideout. To be honest, you were really lucky. The agents called them surgers. They were Atlas workers once, but they are starved of petrichor, and they have been driven mad by their addiction to it.
A machine driven mad?
Well, they won't stop until they find that stuff. I even saw one siphoning from a dead unit, and siphoning is a sophisticated word for it.
I like how the idea makes things still a little bit unfinished. Really interesting so far. I like what they got. Motion sensor. Like Alien. Wonder where that's gonna come in handy. I like it. I like it. It's good to have breakable weapons. Sometimes.
An Atlas cluster.
It seems like the kind of place where it would be okay to have a breakable weapon. I don't know. I'm still, like, my favorite use of breakable weapons is would have been in, like, Condemned Criminal Origins or something, where weapons are, like, fairly easy to find. Like, you just find them on the floor somewhere. But, you know, also make it so that weapons, when broken, are still usable. They just suck. Yeah, I really like when they have melee weapons. This is like, what? The original, the first of the frictional games. Fucking ones in the winter areas. I love when you ready, you can aim up. You can aim up instead of just being like, oh, I have to hit swing and like die. I don't know. It's another one of those times where I wonder if it would be useful to just have... I don't know. You know, like how in some games where you have your weapon render on like a different camera plane than the rest of the environment. So it always stays up in front. Like I'm assuming it's happening here. Why not have that on like an inventory system like this, so it always appears even if you're like against a wall. Maybe it just doesn't look unnatural, but I don't know. Or if it could like slip around stuff. See how does the motion detector even work? I mean, he's not moving. Oh, I got him. Yeah, okay. Petrichor, more of it. I thought that would be more significant, but that's good. Okay. Combat in the original wasn't super crazy. I feel like when you have slower combat systems like this, having big freaky ragdolls is kind of silly. The original had the same sort of problem where when things died, they'd be like fairly weightless. I just missed 2 shots. Since when I'm injured, what the hell? Oh shit. Nope, hold on. Like every few months, my mother has to clean out the entirety of the everything. And by the everything, I mean the actual everything. No, the fridge. She keeps getting stuff and then not cooking with it or using it or eating it, and it's more than we can eat. More than I'm going to use to cook with myself. So there's a lot of stuff that just piles up in there. It gets real bad. It gets real stinky. I mean, not stinky. It's just in there. It's all in the freezer. Once in a while, it's like fucking half a dozen goddamn bags of trash, and it's just food we could have eaten if maybe she didn't buy it all at once. That's on her. I think there was one more. That's what I figured. Okay. I'm confused narratively about why we were taught to craft ammo and then sent in here on our own. Like, who are we? Who are they? What is the narrative premise? I don't know. It's just stuff I don't know yet. I don't want any fish. Why am I hurting so bad? How do I use it? What? What? Stats? Okay, if I do that, and then I do bandage. Prepare, use. No. Oh, I love him. I love him. I need to go one day without being reminded about how unemployed I am. Holy shit. It's like every fucking time I even think about it, it's like my whole world's like, God, you fucking idiot. I hate it, I hate it. Not even really my fault, but it certainly feels like a lot of the time.
I need to get that chain off the door.
But I'd be able to just hit it. Oh. Traveler's journey. Sometimes some of the machines could be seen standing around confused among trees in fields in the middle of the street, sitting at a table in an abandoned flat. Then lost, and listless. No attack, no aggression. Again and again, the other machines appeared and collected them. I could not say where they were being taken. If you approached them, you could sometimes talk to them. They would tell you in human language about bad things that had happened to them, about fates that were not their own. I suspect that the ever-crossing time streams had engraved scraps of emotion from people stuck in the eternal library onto the circuit boards of these lost machines, or simply faulty electronics that was the cause of these outsiders. Whatever the reason, it was haunting when I encountered them, and at the same time beautiful to hear from human hopes and worries in this bleak world. What? A little rough. Same mechanic? No. No. Giant bolt cutters that become small. Let's use those bolt cutters and get the hell out of here. Yup. Okay, I probably need to put it on my... I like that this even has a little animation. That's nice. This game looks like back inside. Creature. Oh. Oh. I accidentally took a screenshot trying to unpause the recording. I keep getting bothered. I keep getting bothered. Every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Can't go 10 minutes. Bothered. Bothered. It doesn't work. Okay. That's just the lower floor we were on. Door that closes again. Okay. Refab. Nothing? Okay. Oh. Five bullets, wow. So many bottles, what do I even do? -2 out of 0 ammo. Okay. Tripwire, bomb, shotgun ammo, pistol ammo, pipe bomb. Could just climb up. Okay. Hold on. I didn't take damage from falling. Good. Falling that distance at least. So if I want to leave, I don't. Just a big fucking hole in here. Let's get that shotgun equipped then. I like it. Shotgun. Is this the part?
Yes, that looks like the thing we need. Oh shit.
Man? Booty. Whoa. Booty. Just kill you? Okay. Didn't expect to just walk through the door, but okay. guess I'll just make some Molotovs. 2 fabric, 3 chemicals. Is this what the motion detector's for? The insta-kill is kind of obnoxious. Just shoot them from up here. Not possible. Well, that's easy enough. I have so many bottles. Yeah, I figured that corner was just for hiding them. I should have known. Got real close on that first try. I got it. Now just backtracking. Okay, another interruption. Grand comparisons here. Takes me 4 hours to record 1 hour of shit. It's real good. Like law of averages, 4 hours. I feel like in stealth environments like this, you should try and have bottles and stuff like that. You should have like a really narrow sort of dynamic range. So like everything is real loud. Like think of like The Last of Us sound design where you throw a bottle and it's like like loud, but you know, it's like it feels significant. We're gonna get back and she's gonna be dead as hell. Nice. We got tons of ammo. See if we can make some shotgun ammo, huh? Which is that? Ammo shotgun. 2 and 4 gunpowder. Okay, never mind. What did I say? Not more than 5 minutes. It takes me 4 hours to record 1 hour gameplay. I'll say it's kind of bad juju to have backtracking right at the beginning here, but... the way back was okay.
Found something?
My only big critique is probably the sound design. It should be a bit more loud in those stealth areas. Oh, full cage. I could have put so much on my shotgun. I'm a fool. Too bad I like the pistol way more. Pull it out or something? Hello?
Amazing. That's it. You've done it.
About time. Let's leave this group, please.
The end? No? Yes? Maybe?
Is this the way you came before?
What?
Yeah. The weather was much
Half-Life 2
worse.
Episode 2 Vista with
Rain and
Last of
fog.
Us.
I'm surprised I had
Sounds
a
cute.
sense of direction, to be honest.
Are you saying we could get lost?
Nah, don't worry. Once we cross the valley, there's a trail.
Dialogue speaks too low compared to the music.
We can't go.
Let's go then. Stay close.
Oh yeah, I'll wishlist this. Definitely, obviously, still very much a work in progress, but very cool so far. Check it out later. Why? Next.